It's called the fear of missing out, and many of us suffer from it. We don't want to miss the next viral video or the next trend on Vine. We fear getting behind on what our friends are talking about. We're afraid that if we don't constantly interact with what's happening online, we will cease to exist. So we constantly move at a non-stop pace for fear of missing out on even one thing. And if you add together all the hours of schoolwork, time with friends, sports clubs, part-time jobs, and family stuff, you could easily start to feel that 24 hours in a day just isn't enough time anymore. We're way too busy to even press pause. You see, there's a barrage of endless sounds and images that are constantly flashing before our eyes. There's never been a time in the history of the world when people have had more information shoved in their faces each day than right now. Even when we decide to be lazy and just do nothing, we still end up binge watching, downloading music, playing computer games, and instant messaging our mates, all at the same time. We're afraid of missing out. But what if by constantly trying not to miss out on things that don't really matter, we're actually missing out on some important things that really do? What might happen if we slowed down long enough to think through what we really want to be doing with our lives? After all, what is the point of moving so fast if we don't actually know which direction we're supposed to be headed?
Silence. Feels wrong, doesn't it? Pausing feels long, doesn't it? Because when something or someone is placed in front of our face, we believe it is it or their responsibility to entertain. And if by chance that which positions itself in front of our glance does for one moment let our attention dance away from it, like a 5-year-old girl who strikes up a ballet because she hears some music play over the supermarket store speakers that carries her away from choosing which sugary cereal she would prefer for the following day, our attention spans are experiencing decay. Because we don't have to wait for that next colorful parade of streamers to stream across the digital page we carry with us at all times. That glowing leaf of paper that always seems to be saying something, but hardly ever gets around to saying anything at all. And when the call drops, or the text stops, or the posts are topped off because you've refreshed this page already and there isn't anything new except that little loading circle that spins, and you wonder if that's what your life is doing too. We don't know how to stop loading, stop spinning, stop buffering our lives. We are stuck in the cycle of feeding our eyes. But what's the point in downloading so much onto the hard drive of our minds if we don't ever stop and ask, what's really going on inside? We need to press pause and get more comfortable with silence. Because if you couldn't handle those few seconds, then you'll never be able to see what's really going on when you close your eyelids.